Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to make a video on let's just say somebody who wants to start a pig farm. So like how many pig do you need to start a pig farm and all of that. So I want to say like how many pig do you need to start with? First of all, let's start with let me start off by saying one, you don't need much, because I've seen farmers who started with just one pig, a male and a female. Some even have to start. Some even had to start with just a single female, in your farm. Then when the female comes on heat, you have to cross the pig with. You have to take it to another farm where someone with a male pig with the same species can cross that pig for you, but most times it's not free. You make payment for them to do something like that for you. So we'll have, like I said before, like how many pigs do you need to start with? Like I said, personally, I've seen people started with one, and God being so kind, I started with one. So, but today now we'll have more to show for it. So there is possibility of starting with one. So I believe it depends on you as a farmer, what you can afford at the minute, your money, your budget, your finances, everything though. So it depends on what you can afford at the moment. So now let's say you have one. When you have, it depends on how big it is at first when you bought that particular pig, and the breed too, because some breeds are better than breed, some are better than one. So some are better than one, some are big, while some are small, some are very little. So let's say for example you end up buying a good breed, just one. Some can even range like 70, 80, something like that. So when you buy these breeds, so you arrange your pen, you start feeding the pig, start arranging the whole thing. Now the main thing now comes from feeding, because you need to feed them very well. They eat a lot. So when you feed them and they have grown, so you can do the crossing. So let's say for a starter, for just a little pig, that let's just say for the first time the pig wants to give birth. Most times they give birth to 7, 6. It depends on the species or how lucky you are as a farmer. Then after the pig gives birth to that particular range, for that first time. So with good care, you might end up raising that 5 pigs all at once. Sometimes, if they give birth to 5, sometimes 2 might die, 1 might die. You might be left with 4. Sometimes all might even die, you'll be left with 1. Sometimes if they will all die, you'll be left with 0. So these are some of the risks that comes from doing these things. So when starting this thing, you have to make up your mind that okay, I'm starting this, like I'm aiming for this, no matter anything or this, like it's I'm aiming for this. So raising up these pigs to this huge weight they are seeing takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. Money has been said. More money have been spent. The feeding, the medicine, the cleaning of the pen, their well-being, shower and everything. So it takes a lot of money. But like I keep saying always, when you scale through as a farmer, when you're able to scale through as a farmer who is into this thing, trust me, it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile. It's worth it. It's worthwhile. Let's say for example, you can be selling one pig for $300. It depends on how big the weight is. If it's even kg and it has a good size, so you can make money from it. So let's say for example you end up selling one, then you can use money to take care of the rest. So that's just one of the wonderful things of these things. So you might be lucky, I said, once the pig give birth, you might end up having like 7, 5, 6, and raising up those 6, no one dies. They are all able to grow up. So you're able to still keep them, train them until they mature very well. So once they mature very well, you can sell them for money. You know, so that's just one of the good things, wonderful things of this thing. Like I keep saying, it takes a lot of work, patience. It consumes money, just like the way you have a baby at home, the way you have a little child. You care for that child, you care for that child, you feed the child, know when things are going right or wrong. So the same thing with these animals. You know, the same thing with these animals. Like for example, look at how big it is. You know, look how big this is. So it takes a lot of energy to build this to this level it is. So it takes a whole lot of energy, like I keep saying, to build it. So but once you have gotten to this stage, trust me, there's a lot to get from it. There's a lot to get from it. Because looking at this alone, this can go for $400. I don't know your country, how much it's going for, or I'm giving an example that this can go for $400, can go $500, depends on what the market wants at that particular point in time. You know, so it's not easy. So you can't use this huge size compared to these ones we have here. So these ones we have here, you can see their sizes. So these are just what little ones. They're just coming up. They are feeding. So these are just, it's come from, it's just what you as a farmer can do. You know, these are just mostly for young, upcoming males. They're just here growing. But at this particular size here, this is a bigger pen with bigger adults. Why here we have lower sizes here? So you can see someone is starting with this lower size or these small ones. So it depends what you can afford. But anything new you can do, just do. As long as you know very well that you have a standing point. That's it. Right? It's not that hard, it's not difficult, it's something that everybody can do. You can just get started. That's just what I can say, alright? So this is I'm stopping this video for today, alright? So I'm going to stop now. I'll see you guys on the next one. So like always I keep saying, subscribe to the channel, you know, give the video a thumbs up and like this video. You know, it helps to support the YouTube algorithm so that people looking for such content, YouTube can push it out for people more so they can see people who have these intentions of starting this business. So YouTube can suggest this video to people and all of that. So leave your questions below. If you have intentions of starting this business, maybe you need guidelines, please reach out to us, all right? So you can email us, send us a contact and all of that. We're able to help out and give you our locations if you want to visit us and all of that. Thanks guys for once again. I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember, subscribe to the channel. So this is Fish on Fuel Farm Online. See you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye for now.